Using a one packer today. That's very annoying sound. Yo, what's going on, rapper? I'm back. It's been a while. What's going on, Ink Boy? I'm using a packer. I've got a new secret in order for how to use the packer really well. Thanks to Thomas Carly Jarlier. He told me how to do it. That machine is beautiful. It's unreal, mate. It's absolutely unreal to use. I'm using a quadrant. This tattoo must be painful. I don't think it's too painful. Good thing about this machine is it gets in and out first pass, really. I'm using the Sublime needles as well. I'm running this machine at 4.5 volts, and it's definitely unbelievable machine when you run it really slow. It's probably better than the shader, in all honesty, which is nuts because I've never said that. Yeah, definitely a really good all-rounder as long as you keep the voltage really low. I think the recommended voltage for these is like 6 to 8 volts, but I've gone to 4.5, and the improvement in my work and how smooth it is unbelievable. Just next level, to be honest. It's good to be back though. Please smash a like on the video, guys, if you're watching. I haven't been that active on this profile over the last few weeks just because I've been focusing on other things. My mental was a bit weird as well, so just trying to spend time with family, etc. Just take time out of stuff, come back stronger, you know, more focused. I've been also preparing for a tattoo convention I'm working. Rapper Plan, man, what's going on? Inkboy, yeah, mate. I'm gonna be uploading a video on this machine as well. To be honest, with all the new things I've found out over the last few weeks that haven't been going live, just been really focusing on making myself better and stuff like that. And I think coming away from social media, I think you do start to get into your creative space a bit more, really. And yeah, it's definitely something which has made me better having time away. My work's definitely improved, I think. And yeah, with that being said, I think obviously if I improve, then you guys will improve because I'll just tell you, you know. I am using the packer, the Bishop Wand packer is what I'm using. It's very good. extremely good. No worries, Ink Boy, mate. Come up in here. I'm using the Sublime needles as well, which is a game changer. There's not much difference in them, but they just feel way more dialed in. The precision is unmatched to any needle I've ever used. If you're going into an area, you don't have to worry about it coming out slightly, being wobbly. It's definitely a game changer for sure. Please smash that like button, guys. Let's try and get the content back out there. That'd be really, really, really helpful. I've definitely missed it. Thank you for the support, guys. New to the channel. Yay! What's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. What app are you using for your stencils? I think it's the Tony Pawson one. It's just called Stencil app, I think. But I don't use it all the time. It's not good for certain things. You definitely need to be careful with what you use it for. You have to kind of judge and see if it's going to be too confusing, because I've done a couple of these stencils before and they've been super confusing for me, and it's just made it even harder work to tattoo, to be honest. If you hand stencil stuff, like, you know what you're putting into what you're not and stuff like that. With this, it just picks up everything. So as long as you've got a good stencil and it doesn't rub off like this one, it's fine. We're on the road to 200k as well, man. Love from Australia. What's going on? What do you think about the Shane Solnova 4mm? I've heard really good things. Is that the one where you have to like tilt it to change the volts? I've heard it's really, really good. But you know, to be honest, I've tried a lot of machines in my time, and I think probably well over 50, and I think the shader was always my go-to, the one shader. But this one packer, what I'm using now, is just next level, I think, in terms of how kind it is on the skin, considering it's a 4.2mm. As long as you keep the voltage down. I never thought I'd say that as well. Beginners as well. This is the second packer, yeah. This is the limited edition one, the 2-pack Shakur one, the 18 karat gold one. I've done a video of this unboxing on the channel as well, if you want to check it out. It's quite cool, actually, the box and all that. 63 people watching. Please thumbs up the video. Let's try and get to 200 likes by the end, maybe. Anything you want to ask, give me a shout, because I'll answer it truthfully. I'm going to be trying to go live as much as I can now for the rest of the year. So make sure when you subscribe, or next to the subscribe button, there's a bell icon. If you click the bell, you'll get a notification come through your phone for when I go live. Just drop by, you know. Drop by, say hello if you're at work or whatever, and then rewatch it after. There's loads of good tips and stuff in every live I do, and this is going to be a good one as well. It works better than the other packer, does it? I'm not too sure. I think it's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same motor, so I'm not entirely sure why it would. Thank you, Joel, mate. I appreciate it. What size ink cups do you use? I'm using large, I think. I think they're 15s. Hello from New Zealand. New Zealand. Wow. The other side of the world. I bet it's dark there, isn't it? Round mag or MG? It's a curved mag, yeah. Curved mag, always, 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 always. Any recommendations on what size needle to use for line work? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. Like, you know, what style. Like, if you're going to go for a realistic approach, then use a thin needle. I use a medium taper. I'll show you now. I use this one. It's the Quadrant 35. So it's a standard gauge, 3-round liner medium taper. But that's thin, you know. But if you're going to try and do old school stuff, then I would probably use like a 9, medium taper 9, 35, or like a shader. Cheers, Jeremiah Hernandez, for dropping in, brother. And Jordan, what's going on? Thank you very much, mate. I hope you're well. I miss your face. Dude, I can't believe how precise these needles are. They're so sick. So sick. It's just no, like, every time you want to just go into a place, just delivers, you know? There's no wobble in the needle at all. I have done a video on these, actually. I've done a video on what needles I use for my setup, so check that out. I'll probably put it in the description. The needles, it's my last video on this channel. I'm using dynamic black as well, triple black for the solid blacks like this. This is the triple black, and then I'm using just the normal standard black you get for the grey wash, and then I'll just do a 12. I'll do like a half full cup of standard black, wash down, fill the rest of the cap up with this stuff. Oh no, it's Panthera Crystal. It's like a mixing solution. I can't really touch it because I've got gloves on. And then I've got a 12 drop cup, then a 6 drop cup, 3 drop, and then a 1 drop. Yeah, I do this. Actually, no, I'm gonna do every tone that I use, different tone, I will wash the needle out to save contamination of the inks, keep them the same tone. I'm using a 3 drop cup right now. You can see the difference in tones. How is the needle depth? It's sticking out quite far. You see that? It's sticking out quite far, but obviously I'm not sticking all of that into the, you can see that now. I'm not sticking all of that into the skin. It's just a couple of mil in, just very lightly brushing it. And I'll just layer up the tones. Will I be doing more of the incredible? Yeah, I'm trying to get some really good people. I just don't want to get like any sort of average artist on. I want the best on there. So as soon as I get a call up from the best, then yeah, for sure. I really want David Vega. I've been trying to speak to him again and just try and get him organised. But it's just different time zones around because I'm in London. It's so hard to try and get people on from America. So what I'm going to try and do is try and get over to America really soon, this year hopefully, and start it up again. Like maybe get people in over there and try and record it from America, which would be a bit better in terms of time zones. But yeah, in the comments, guys, why don't you let me know who you want to see, and I'll try and put the word out, try and get someone else on. I really enjoyed doing them, to be fair. Even when it's just you and loving the new music is going to Spotify. Which music are you on about? Is it the dance stuff, the house stuff? I'm not. Yeah, I'm probably will be, but just looking at trying to get signed. David Vega, yeah, I'm definitely trying to get him on. When you're doing hands as well, you have to be very, very, very careful with how you approach it. Like, it's a different approach to doing hands because the skin's so different. It's very hard to try and heal a hand. It's definitely not a beginner thing to do. It could go wrong very quickly. It's definitely a technique to doing hands. I think these videos have helped me a lot. Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, for sure. I definitely probably will, to be honest. Yeah, I'll probably just... do you have a pay monthly option for your courses? Do you know what? I'm actually going to try and get that on. Hopefully, because I've got a new website, guys. It's oliverair.co.uk. You can pick them up there. They're £500. It's probably around $700 to $800. But yeah, I'm currently writing a new one as well, a new advanced one with all the new things I've learned and stuff like that. Is more things that I've learned, but it's going to be like a follow-on one from what I've already said. So I'm not going to go into like beginner kind of stuff. In terms of like setting up your station and stuff like that, like that's all in my course, and how to do things properly and what to post on social media, and there's loads of different things. It's more about following on from that course really. So I'm going to be going into more technique kind of based stuff, based off of like new things that I've learned over the last year, which is surprisingly a lot, to be honest, when I look back. But yeah, I'm trying to get a pay monthly option for the site for sure. It's just finding the right company, because the companies that I've been speaking to, or my web girl's been speaking to, it's they're taking a piss with the prices. You'd be surprised how expensive it is just to get that option on there. And they take a commission and God knows what, so it's not great. But I'm going in for a competition, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. 2 weeks away, I'm going in for competition for a convention I'm going to be working, so that's going to be good. I'm going to be really trying to go for that first place now. So I'm going to be taking you along, planning the tattoo out. I'll probably do a couple of videos on that, show my processes and stuff like that, you know, and how I would approach something like that, and probably do a vlog as well. Probably vlog it, why not? I love this machine. It's so smooth, dude. So smooth. Do you have any tattoo shops in Sydney? I don't think so, but there are some very, very good ones. Is it Mystic Tattoos? He's very, very, very good. I love his work. He's really cool. Yeah, Mystic Tattoos is cool, man. I'd love to get him on, to be fair. He seems like a cool guy. Cool kind of guy. What else? I think that's it, really. I don't really tend to know too much about different tattoo shops. I don't really know the names of them. I just know the people, you know. Get some medium tone in here just to push this back into the tattoo a bit. Get the depth starting to go in. This is a shadow under here. That's it. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, Mystic's good. I'm not too sure where he is. I'm not sure if he's in Sydney or he's in Melbourne or something like that. I'm not sure. This is the Packer, dude. Right, I'm going to just line this outside. Yeah. I'll use a standard 3-round liner for this. Standard 3-round liner. Will the people who have the original course get this course also? No, it's going to be a separate. It's going to be a separate thing. It's going to be a completely new experience. You know. It's still going to be very, very affordable though. I think I'm probably one of the cheapest courses out there for what you get. It's probably the best value for money as well. Because I've done some research on some people's courses that came out a couple of years ago, and they were literally just selling time lapses, and I was like, wow, they literally don't show you anything. Whereas this is talking about machine speed, hand speed, everything. It's very, very informative. It's a very informative course, which a lot of them won't tell you about, really. Where's that one going? This is going... It's kind of rubbed off. So this goes through here like this, and then comes down and goes in like that. Looks good to me. Please smash that like button, guys. Please subscribe if you're new. On the road to 200,000, which is crazy. Actually, it's really mad. Yeah, wow, that didn't go in at all. We'll just go back over that. Make sure that's fully in there. Just make sure this is all fully in. Very cool. I'm just going to do some bits here. Check Dylan Webber, man, in Australia. Mystic Tide Tattoos in Queensland, Australia. Booking for next week to get a dragon tattoo. Oh, that's really cool. If the new course is anything like your last one on Instagram Live course, it'll be well worth the money. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try and be as informative as possible. Obviously, you know, I can give you all the information in the world, but if you're, it's up to you, up to you how you use that information. If you know what I mean. It's, you know, I can tell people something, but you can't get them to, you know, to follow it a certain way that you'd want them to. Which is why I put a lot of effort into teaching, because I think the method of teaching is very important to get across what you want to get across. And that's why I teach in the way I teach. Being a good teacher is definitely something that I think a lot of it is down to. Just going to switch back to I think this is an 11 curve mag I'm using. Super precise, get right up to the line. Hardly no splashback. Very good needles these. Super precise. These needles are so good. If you haven't given them a go, please do, because I think they're just some of the best needles in the world. They're so good. Have you tried the Axis Valhalla? Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's nowhere near as good as this. I know they've got that multiple stroke thing, haven't they? How much is your course? It's £500 at the minute, but I think there's going to be an option to pay half of that as pay monthly. So up to £250, I think you can pay monthly, which will help a lot of you out. But let me know if you want to go ahead with that, or if you'd just rather get the whole thing. It's on my website, oliver.co.uk. That's where all the courses are. Well, there's only one on there, but you can also book a tattoo through there as well. concentrating on this bit. Make sure I'm not going over the lines. Thank you for the support, thank you for the likes, the thumbs ups. Just going to pull this needle back in a bit. Get a bit more ink flow over this dodgy skin here. It's a bit harder to work on. Just make sure it's super sharp on this side. Like that. Sorry if I miss any of your messages. If you do want your message read out really importantly and badly, then if you're very desperate to get me to read your message out, then please just send a super chat and I can actually see it on the screen. Just put a half a line in here, just flicking out from the bottom. Just to get that contrast in as well. Have you ever done tattoo conventions? Yes, I have, yeah. I'm going to one. I'm going to be going to one very soon in London. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be attending the tattoo convention. The one I worked last year, actually, but this year I'm going for a competition, so... yeah, I'm not playing no games this year. I want to try and come back with a trophy. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, that would be good to do, for sure. Try and come back with some silverware. Not that it really matters, but it's just a fun thing to try and do. I'm going to try and vlog it as well. I'm going to try and vlog the approach. And tell you how I approach things like that. Right, now I need to be very careful here. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, man. couple of lines through here just to sharpen some of these bits up. Make some shadows in there. Enough of that now with a very light tone. Just to show that's popping out through there. And we've got some bits here as well. I saw a video on YouTube the other day about how to go up to the lines, and that you always have like a small gap with the line. It's like, what on earth? He said some sort of technique. I was like, wow. Nah, just use good fucking needles and you won't need to worry about that, you know? When I started, the first thing I found in my improvement of work was using better equipment. I was using cheapish equipment just because I was taught that in my studio. You know, tattoo needles are all the same, blah blah. They're really not. They're really not. You can bloody tell between a $30 pack or a £30 pack between a £50 pack. Like, there's a reason. Some needles, granted, like the Cheyenne capillary ones, absolute trash, and they're like £55 a box, something crazy. And they're absolutely trash. Trash isn't the word. It's offensive to put that in the trash. But Quadrant, you know, they're made for artists by artists, and they're just, you can just tell as well. It's not just a gimmick. You can tell, like, these Sublime needles are stupidly good, and I didn't think there was going to be much in it, to be honest. I was thinking, they're just going to bring out a thing. And that's one thing I like about Bishop as well. They bring stuff out and they don't lie about it. It's not just a thing. Like, FK Irons do that all the time. I'll read your super chat out in 2 minutes. Thank you, mate. FK Irons will just bring out a machine because it's just money, you know what I mean? Like, they'll bring out a machine with the same fucking motor in it, the same shit, and it's just like, dude, like, I'm pretty sure the the whole Exo line had the flux motor in it. They just rebodied it, and it was just like, dude, what? Like, you can't do that. Stuck a battery on the end, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, dude, no. It's I'm definitely not a fan of the flux. I mean, it's my opinion. Actually, no, the flux is good. The Spectra Edge X was one of the best machines I've ever used. To be fair to FK Irons, it was very, very, very. It's one of my favourite machines of all time. But when you start repacking things, it's like, man, I'm not really a fan. Oh, but you know, it's only my opinion. I don't know for gospel, I suppose, but it's just the flux repacked into a new body, I think. Let's have a look at that super chat. Guy wants me to do a black and grey realism piece on his ribs. I've never done a realism piece except on thick skin. What should I expect him to do this? Ribs are a very hard place to tattoo, mate, in all honesty. Ribs is a very, very, very hard place to tattoo because the skin is just so, it moves around a lot. If you're not experienced at tattooing, I would probably try and talk him out of getting his ribs done. It's a very painful place as well. Yeah, it can be very hard to get the ink in. You have to really stretch the skin, really stretch the skin. Yeah, it's one of the, I rarely do ribs, to be honest, because I just hate doing them for that reason, to be honest. I just won't tattoo ribs. On very, very rare occasions I will. But yeah, I'm not really a fan. And that's purely because it's just an awful place to tattoo. Do you know what I mean? Well, you don't know what I mean because obviously you haven't tattooed them. But yeah, you get the idea. Arms and legs are the best places. Arms are the best place to tattoo, hands down. And hands, I like hands, but again, there's definitely a technique to doing hands, for sure. You can get away with a couple more passes on the hand, just because it's quite thick skin. That's what I feel anyway. Could be completely wrong, but I definitely feel I can, smash it in, go a bit deeper in the hand. Definitely. And I think that is the trick to doing hands. You just have to, really kind of feel the level of where it starts to kind of push back. Obviously, you can go too deep. So just, it's a very fine line though, and it's definitely I like to tattoo hands, to be honest. I think they're one of my favourite things to do, and they look really cool as well. You can be super creative with hands. How's that going? This is going like this now. Comes around, goes up. Really, 6 hours? Wow. Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, I'm just a really fast tattooist, to be honest, which is good for clients, I guess, because I don't have to sit there and I get, as much work as I would do in a 9-10 hour than I would in 3 or 4. What is your most favourite piece you've done, and do you have it on your Instagram? I really do like the 50 Cent piece that I've done recently. I love doing these kind of things, though. This is cool. Anything realistic, I suppose. There's so much I've looked back on and thought, yeah, that's really cool. I can't really choose, to be honest. But if I was to choose, I do like this hand. To be fair, this is turning out to be really cool. Yeah, it's quite a hard one, man. It's quite a hard one. Yeah, I'd say the 50 Cent piece. Really thinking about that now. I do like this size. It's sick. Very good, very nice. Let's do this side now. What's going on, man? I always kind of do 2 passes on the hand as well, just to really make sure it's in, I prefer hand stenciling my stencils, in all honesty. But I've done this one like this because I know this is a good one to do. I'm very picky with what I do and what I don't do with the printer. I don't do every tattoo like this. Yeah, it's not good to use this way of stenciling every time. There's things that you can do with it and things that you shouldn't do with it. Hand stencils as well, you can pick things out you want to pick out, and you can leave out things that you don't think should be in there. It's looking good. Who's been watching the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing? That's been like my night thing after a day, is just going to sleep and getting into bed and watching the court case. It's been quite entertaining, to say the least. Quite interesting to see into their life as well. Yeah, Team Johnny. Do you know what? Amber's a nutter. She is an absolute fruitcake. Absolute nutcase. Hearing some of the stuff, fecal delivery, yeah. That was on the Joe Rogan podcast, wasn't it? The fecal delivery. Yeah, no, it's very, very strange. Very, very strange. I feel quite sorry for him, to be honest, because he's lost a lot of gigs because of that article she did. And I know the the article didn't say his name specifically, but the time frame was with him and stuff like that. And yeah, it's mad. It's madness. She knew what she was doing. Wait, I think I've missed another one. Here you go, Chris Williams. What's the best machine you've used or recommend? Cheers for the super chat, mate. I definitely think this machine here at 4.5 volts is the best machine, hands down, I've ever used. You can see that just there's a little bit of opening there with the hair follicles. It should heal good though. If it doesn't heal as well as you want, then we'll just go back over it. We'll just go back over that bit. Wait until a couple of weeks have gone by and just check. Cool. Let's get some, actually, what I can do, yeah. Fecal delivery. Yeah, he's a very eccentric guy, that Johnny Depp. He's cool though, I rate him a lot. Definitely rate him a lot. Oh wow, that's really funny. Fecal delivery. Smells like fecal delivery out here. I'm not going to put white in this today. I don't think I'm going to put white in it. I'm going to try and leave it undone with the white. I think there's something so contrasted, you don't really need to do it. We've got a couple of balls on the head there. Catabolics. The guy giving a testimony from his car puffing away on the cig. Yeah, the e-cig. Yeah, that was jokes. He was pissing himself, wasn't he, that Johnny? He was absolutely pissing himself. Yeah, what a guy. He was a security guy, wasn't he, at the lockup, the compound, the units, storage units. Very funny guy. You could just tell he was that type of kid that used to find himself in trouble with not even doing anything. He'd just be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Them kind of people, you know. Just do another quick pass, stippling over this, just make sure it's solid. Sick. Do the same thing here as well. I like to move the hand in different ways to try and get different areas, just to try and flatten it out as much as possible. Just helps Helps the thing. When I first see it, I thought he was smoking a joint. Yeah, imagine. I mean, in LA, it's fine, isn't it? It's legal there, isn't it? I think. Here, it's not. You can't smoke a joint. In London, Jesus, you get locked up, investigated, the lot. Please smash that like button, guys. Nearly at 100 likes. That's wicked. First stream back after a couple of weeks. I'm just going to go down. Stipple this area. This is getting towards the side of the hand now. This is where it really doesn't heal too well. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. The wolf tattoo is phenomenal. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. If I get my equipment, I'm going to get your course. Oh, awesome. Lebanon. Thank you, my friend. I hope you're well. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I think... Yeah, it explains what's in the course as well on the website. There's a blurb on there that you can see. Tells you what's in there, all the kind of documents and stuff that's in there. So yeah, check it out. It's definitely a course worth getting if you're really considering doing this as a career, or if you're trying to learn. So many things now out there that you can... Have you done any large back pieces? I have, yes. I don't particularly enjoy doing them because I'm working on my own at the minute. You need someone to help you put the stencil on because it's so big. Right, this is going on to the palm a tiny bit. So we need to really smash this in. This will be a bit sore, this. It's like tattooing fake skin, this bit. Just make sure it's solidly in there. I'm going a tiny bit deeper on the side here, just because it's... It's one of them. But not too deep, because you will blow it out still on the side there. I'm using 4.5 volts on the wand packer, and it is an absolute beast of a machine on this voltage. It is 100% the best machine I've ever used at this volt. For sure. It's quite hard to fit this in on the side. What we'll do is go to a mag now. I'll smash in this stuff here. What's going on, Alex Van Rattingen? What's happening? How's your tattooing going? 100 likes nearly. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you dropping by. It's very weird skin on this side. Trying to get it in. We're getting this in, though. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll definitely come to Germany for sure. For sure. I want to try and go to the mountains. That's quite a while away, isn't it? I've heard. You can drive to the Eiffel, which is pretty close to it. Yeah, cool, sick. Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm down for that. If you're from Germany, hit me up on Instagram, Oliver Air, because I'll be looking to tattoo some people out there. I'm not sure when I'm going to be coming yet, but as long as COVID doesn't kick off again, I'll be there. Yeah, I think the animal headdress tattoos are definitely getting too popular. Definitely getting too popular for sure. So many people use them now. Do you have any female clients? Not really, not really. I've got a couple booked in actually soon, but I don't really have female clients for some reason. I'm not too sure why. No, it's weird. It's very strange actually. I think just my style's quite quite masculine. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure why. Set this up a tiny bit. Appreciate the likes and the support, guys. Thank you very much. It means the world. Hilk stencil, no. I've tried so many stencil solutions over my time. It's definitely something I do not change because you shouldn't. You should stick to one that you really like. I use the Nico Hurtado's Anchored. That's the best one I've ever used by far. Stencil solution's good as well, but if you want a really solid stencil like the ones I have, I would definitely do that. I've also got a tutorial on this channel on how to use it properly. Somewhere in the channel, in the videos. I've got over probably 300 videos now, so it's definitely in there. Just gonna pull this needle and it's hanging out a bit too much. Big fan of yours, Oliver, as a new tattoo artist. Thanks. Oh, no worries, mate. Thank you very much for dropping by. That's awesome. Thank you for the support as well, guys. How much do I charge per hour? I don't charge per hour. I charge by the day because I'm so fast. I literally won't earn anything in a day if I charge by the thingy. So I normally charge by day. I'm not going to disclose the amount on here. It's different for every tattoo really, because I charge by piece really. I think I need to break. My finger is starting to hurt now. 77 minutes, so that's a decent amount done in that time. Head over to my Instagram if you want to see this final product. I'm probably going to get some background in and stuff as well. So if you want to go to my Instagram, Oliver Air, and check it out, throw a comment down, say hello in the DMs, whatever, then let me know. Probably going to end the stream here, but thank you very much for stopping by. I'll probably be going live again tomorrow, so please subscribe and turn that notification bell on, and I will see you tomorrow.